Hey everybody, this is the Mercer Market Minute, where I break down real estate in Pittsburgh, which is Allegheny County and the surrounding counties. This is for August, so we're getting into September now. What did August look like overall? Here's a couple things to keep in mind. Supply is up, which means there's more inventory available to buyers, and prices are rising. So even though inventory is up, prices are still logging an increase as compared to last month. And what does that mean? Well, it might mean that this is the calm before the storm because prices are increasing. Supply is not very limited right now anymore, but with rates dropping, I believe that there will be a decrease in supply coming up, whereas as buyers come out of hiding and start to put in bids. Now, putting that into numbers, this is the average sale price. This is actually the median sale price over the past 12 months here on the left. You can see we're at a 12-month high. We're at right around a 5-year high. So sale price is increasing, not drastically, like we're not exponentially increasing yet, but I'm certainly keeping an eye on it. As rates drop and demand increases, it's common for prices to also increase because more buyers means more demand, means higher prices. So this is going to be something that we really need to keep an eye on in the next 6 months. Looking at inventory, like I mentioned, it's higher than it has been since 2019, and it's not going down yet. So we're still seeing an uptick month over month, and we're at a multi-year high since 2019. Over to days on market, slight downtick, meaning things aren't lasting as long as they did last month, which is another indicator that we are probably going to see supply start to drop pretty soon, and is another indicator that prices could continue to go up. Days on market decreasing is somewhat correlated with prices increasing. So what does that mean on the buy side? It means you have to look now. I mean, the sooner you look before this happens, the better off you'll be. Get in there before the other buyers do, plus you have more supply to go look at before supply starts to dwindle. Sellers are more motivated, which also means prices for those houses that are sitting for a while could be available at a discount. There's a lot of things that factor into whether or not that's possible, and every seller is different. But if you're curious about a house and it's just out of your price range, hit me up. We'll talk about it. Believe it or not, sellers are most of the time happy to receive any offer because it means activity is happening at their house. So don't be afraid. Let me know if one is jumping out at you and it's out of your price range and we can talk about it. Because there are lots of options, including ones that have been on there for 6 months that sellers might be ready to go. Speaking of sellers, if you have been on market for a little while, a little more time than you would like, it's time that we refresh your comparables. Let's talk about, if it's been a while since we looked at the prices of other properties that have sold in the neighborhood or in the school district or in the area, we should revisit those and just make sure we're tuned in. Now, typically with our listings, we'll check on this. And think about a price decrease, because price decreases always get a few more eyes on the property. Maybe some people are at, $499 and their searches end at $499 and yours is at $500. Well, you drop it into the 400s, you might get a few more people looking at the house that weren't previously. Also, it shows that you want to sell the house and you're being accommodating. So people tend to like that. And also make sure we're getting buyer feedback. I'll have this available for you if you're using us. If you're not, ask your realtor, because it's very important that you're taking what the buyers are saying, considering it, making repairs if necessary, especially if they're minor. If you have any questions at all, or if you need a realtor, or if you just want to poke around, have a chat, ask some questions, we're always happy to do that. Send any questions you have to shipleymercerteam@gmail.com, and stay tuned for next month. I'll talk to you soon.